Alright. It is Friday, September 7th, 2018 at 1:26 p.m. Let's take a look at some headlines. Alright, fast-moving Delta fire traps drivers on highway, destroys homes and forces evacuations in California. The fire has since rapidly grown to 8,900 hectares or 22,000 acres and is 0% contained as of Friday morning, September 7th. There are 1,224 firefighters on the scene. Numerous structures are threatened, and the Shasta County Sheriff's Office has issued mandatory evacuations for residents along the Interstate 5 corridor from exit 707 at Volmers North to exit 714 at Gibson. The Trinity County Sheriff's Office has issued a mandatory evacuation notice for residents of East Fork Road to Ramshorn Road, east to Shasta Trinity County line. There will be a hard road closure at East Side and East Fork Road for non-residents. There is an evacuation advisory only from the East Fork East Side Road junction west to Highway 3 northward to Ramshorn Road. The Skowhegan County Sheriff's Office had issued an evacuation warning for all residents of Dansmere. An evacuation shelter has been established at Mount Shasta Community Center, 629 Alder Street, Mount Shasta. As you see here, Delta fire rages out of control in Shasta County. I-5 still closed. California residents rush to evacuate wildfire. Northern California Delta fire traps drivers on highway. The fire is burning in the same parts region of California where the Carr fire burned and destroyed more than 1,000 homes and killed 8 people. At least 3 homes have been damaged or destroyed so far, and several more under threat, the Los Angeles Times reports. About 300 people have evacuated along the 5 from Lemoyne to Shasta County line, the Delta Fire spokesman Captain Brandon Vaccaro said. Alright guys, so please be aware that there is a fire in that area. Please stay safe. Fires can be very dangerous, and may God bless those firefighters. Alright, next, we are in Forbidden Knowledge News on Facebook. Alright, Forbidden Knowledge News reports massive cracks growing in Chiang Khien, Vietnam. Large cracks appeared in Chiang Khien. 7 households had to relocate. Wow, that's a pretty large crack. So many cracks happening because of rain and flooding. Alright, severe flooding in Barcelona, Spain. Look at that. That almost looks like a horror movie castle with lightning happening in the background. Alright. 3 large earthquakes in a row hit Ecuador within 30 minutes. A magnitude 6.0 in central Chile, a 6.3 in Ecuador, and a 6.2 in Alusi, Ecuador. That is a lot. That is a back-to-back 6.2, 6.3, and 6.0. That is a lot of earthquakes back-to-back. I think it has to do with the larger earthquake that happened in Fiji, the 8-point earthquake that it transferred energy across the globe. Alright, another large earthquake hit Ecuador, and another hit Ecuador. Alright, growing cracks in Palomar, Colombia. The Cacua River is taking it to Palomar's corregimiento. So apparently this giant crack is caused by the river and the flooding there. Alright. Let's take a look. Torrential flooding in Tokat, Turkey. More flooding happening across the world. And this is the 7.5 earthquake that happened at Fiji. Alright, the ionosphere being charged in what appears to be a targeted area in the Atlantic. Well, that probably isn't good for the atmosphere. It could intensify hurricanes, I guess. Alright, also 2 Florida families are homeless after a 20-foot deep and 40-foot wide sinkhole opened up between their houses. This is because of all the rain that all these sinkholes keep appearing. That's not good. To have a sinkhole open up underneath your home and you end up having to leave. That's pretty sucky. Also, at least 7 people died and more than 30 are missing and feared dead after a powerful magnitude 6.8 earthquake hit Hokkaido, Japan on September 5th. Look at those landslides. Earthquakes that big usually cause a lot of disaster. Alright, dangerous landslide in Chayaplum, Thailand. All of these rains are causing so much land disturbance. It's crazy. Look at this. Another sinkhole in Canciedes, Spain. Look how big that is. Wow. Alright. Let's see if there's anything else. The earthquake from Japan. And the typhoon Jebi devastated Japan, leaving 1.6 million without power, 11 dead, and over 300 injured. Yeah, they had gotten hit by the typhoon, then they got the earthquake, so they were going through a lot of disasters in Japan before that earthquake hit. Alright, next. Hurricane Florence looks like a giant cotton ball in this astronaut photo from space. Let's take a look. Wow. It does kind of look like a cotton ball. Looks like a big floof. A big floofy cotton ball. Yep, Florence has weakened to a tropical storm, so thank God for that. Alright, also, Elon Musk caught smoking weed on air. Elon Musk taking a drag from tobacco and marijuana blunt on the Joe Rogan Experience. I don't know what it is, but I find this hilarious. Every time some story comes up from Elon Musk, it's some crazy thing. And I just find that hilarious. I had to share that with you guys. Alright guys, thanks for stopping by. Stay safe out there. And God bless.